One of the biggest analysts in the industry has stated that the price of 8,057 theaters per XRP is poised to reach its peak on October 31st. The information supporting the introduction of $654 trillion, which we have been discussing all along, is the greatest part. Numerous sources, including Ripple itself, have also corroborated and validated this figure of 654 trillion. Even Breadcrumbs, the CEO of Ripple, recently confirmed that Ripple has been invited to integrate XRP into large industries like real estate, insurance, trade finance, and a $600 trillion market. He also disclosed that Arthur Brutu, XRP's co-founder, had actually said that XRP was created for billions of users and to facilitate billions of dollars, and that its price would eventually reach $10,000 per XRP. The fact that XRP's market capitalization and volume have already started to rise indicates that there is a direct relationship between the news I'm going to share with you, which will add 650 trillion to the XRP ledger, and the actual price of XRP, which is predicted to reach $11,000 by October 6th, which is in just 4 days. But hold on, before we really tell you this news, we have a deal. We've teamed up with Uphold to give away up to $100 worth of free XRP to everyone who watches today's video. Once more, you may literally take this $100 and use it to fill your bag with more XRP before the huge XRP break. Therefore, I strongly advise you to seize this fantastic chance. Literally, it's free money. It takes less than 5 minutes to complete. Like the video, you have to join up before I can add my link to the description and complete the purchase. Having said that, let's dive straight into the video for today. Thus, Joel Kaz, also known as David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple Labs, has formally announced his resignation. However, he disclosed some utterly startling facts prior to his departure. It has information that will drive the price up into the thousands. Look at this, please. Claims that the CTO of Ripple has confirmed that banks have started integrating XRP and that Ripple Bank would operate entirely on XRP ledger transactions, facilitating all payments and opening up trillions of dollars. Massive news once more, but the breaking news didn't end there. Since then, a larger piece was published in which David Schwartz stated emphatically that XRP might become the global reserve currency and subtly confirmed that it would happen by the end of 2025. Additionally, this is live on Twitter, X, or any other platform you choose. However, this was said by David Schwartz himself before to his resignation. The news is stunning once more. Again, though, this is just the beginning, because everything boils down to one crucial figure, including the exorbitant price of XRP and the CEO remarks of Ripple. 654.39 trillion USD, which is scheduled to be added to the XRP ledger, would cause the price of XRP to soar to 11,829, a figure that would virtually instantly create millionaires in the XRP community. And as you can see right here, Arthur Brutu, a co-founder of both XRP and Ripple, actually indicated the price at which he believes XRP has $10,000 in potential. This occurred on June 3, 2023, and at last, the vision is starting to take shape. Something that would lead the price of XRP to soar to $11,000 as a result of the trillions and trillions of dollars that are being injected by major powerful organizations that are genuinely creating and expanding on the XRP ledger. And in this instance, we have already discussed one particular institution, but they are adding billions of dollars, not trillions, to the XRP ledger, with more than $2 billion added in the past week or so. This is crazy because they recently declared that they have also made it possible for you to purchase and sell real estate. Indeed, the XRP ledger contains actual assets. In fact, the XRPL can be used to purchase them. It's even amazing now when you look at Reify in action. His true identity is that organization that has been concealing trillions of dollars. I mean, I've been searching and researching a lot, and it took me a long time to discover this enormous institution. As it happens, these individuals are actually unlocking every penny on the XRP ledger. They have already released over $2 billion in asset value across 10,000 properties, which means that all of the real-world asset money is on the XRP ledger. And this is on a site with more than 50 locations. Thanks to the RealFi organization, you may now purchase real estate on the XRPL that is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars and possibly even millions. However, things get even more bizarre on October 6th when you look at this RealFi, which makes use of the actual token that is based on the XRP ledger. Officially, the next chapter is being unlocked. The future of real estate rewards and payments will be driven by the large-scale integration of the technology and the XRP ledger with real tokens, as well as the growing real-world ecosystem and rising acceptance. And they have a video that confirms it perfectly. If you look at it, it says money, real estate, and prizes. If you look at this, you can see that they are clearly using XRP ledger technology to build a future, and Real Token is also utilizing the XRP ledger. And let me tell you about the Real Token, which is once more the primary asset that RealFi is currently using. They use the Real Token, which is incredibly popular on the XRP ledger. This thing is 3 months old, and the price has been steadily rising for the past 3 months. It increased by hundreds of thousands of percentage points, from 1/100th of a penny to more than 4 cents, in just 2 months. This thing is literally blowing up the charts, I tell you, and I'm even saying this. Individual viewpoint. I think this is really bullish. This is huge, and I think the institution is performing fantastically. The money will ultimately move from currency to XRP to real tokens, though, if you consider how it will get to the extra enjoyment. Consider that all of the money will need to be facilitated by this actual token, and the math indicates that the price of the real token will rise to over $65,000 if just 1% of the 600 trillion R is invested in it. Don't believe me when I say that. See how a just 1% of the $650 trillion market might cause a real token to soar from 2 cents to $4,500. What's the reason behind that? The genuine token's extremely limited availability is the reason for this. As you can see, the 100 million real tokens that were available in Phase 1 are already gone because more than 78 million have already been destroyed. Their present Phase 1 supply is probably about 20 million or 22 million or something like that. But given how low it is, a supply shock is practically certain. Guys, it's practically instantaneous. Demand will rise as soon as the money starts to flow, causing a supply shock and ultimately a shortage of supply. The cost will have to skyrocket. I hope that was enjoyable to all of you. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Peace, and I'll see you later.